Morning. Ooh. Good morning. We're asking everyone to move to their seats, please. Our class of 2027 is coming in, and in 10 minutes we'll begin our program. They are brilliant. They are esteemed. They are people of whom we're very proud. And Dr. Loaiza will bring them in. They are coming in now.
That's my spot, I guess.
That's you, sir. Where's my president? This is-
Here he is.
So we have another 5 minutes, don't we?
Yeah, oh yeah. Assuming you're going to start at 10 o'clock. You don't have to start at 10
I'm
o'clock.
going to start at 10:02, so it gives people a chance.
MRT
to take
showed
a
up.
picture.
Where's MRT?
He's right over here.
Okay.
Good morning again. Good morning. Good, great morning. If we can get everyone to take their seats, we're ready to begin the program. I'm Deborah Prothrostis. I'm Dean of the College of Medicine here at Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science. And it is my honor and blessing and privilege to welcome you today. This is a good, great morning. This is a momentous day. And we should just take a moment to take it in, to literally take it in. First, let's recognize those who would be here with us if they could. Some have passed on, some are unable to physically make it, but their spirits are with us, and we are grateful to them. Those who have supported us along the way who could not be here. This is a momentous day, and we must take it in. To the global health community, the CDU MD program is here and ready to serve. Take it in. To the United States of America, your 157th MD program is in the house. Take it in. California, your newest medical school, which is dedicated to serving your most under-resourced communities, has opened. Take it in. LA County, the fourth medical school in the United States that's at a historically Black institution, is in your midst. Open, ready to serve. Take it in. South Los Angeles County, you have a medical school in your area serving your 1 million residents. Take it in. Your boys, your girls will be able to see what they can be. Take it in. Take it in. Watts, Willowbrook, Compton, Linwood, Inglewood, Torrance, Long Beach, Downey. Take it in. This is a momentous day. This is a 56-year-old dream realized. Charles R. Drew University trustees, executives, faculty, staff, the family of CDU, and all of our friends, take it in. Take it in. We are here. Class of 2027. Our inaugural class, the first class. Take it in. Take it in. You are our inaugural class, the first. And the first means you must work so hard to help us become the best that we can be. You must teach us as we teach you. You must help us as we help you. You are builders. You are establishing our reputation. A lot rides on you, and you can handle it. We've learned about you over the last 6 weeks. We know you. We know you can handle it. Thank you for choosing CDU. Take it in. At this point, I want to call on our General Counsel and Elder John Patton to bring the invocation and get us started.
Being a lawyer, it's my habit to make corrections when necessary. We're already started. We're taking it in. But I do want to talk to God about this, and before I do that, I have a favor to request of you. Oh, you guys may not know how good you look. Do you know how good you look? Wow. Let's do this. Everybody take a deep breath. Now do it again with your eyes closed. Okay, I think we're ready. God, among all the things that I know about you, the thing that is recurringly so amazing to me is your inerrant sense of timing. It was in the 1960s when a desperate cry from people who were intentionally marginalized, picked out to be put out, made a last desperate plea for help. Some people called it a riot. I think it's a revolt, but actually what it was a prayer. And you knew they would do that, and with your miraculous sense of timing, you already knew that not long after that, across the street from this very spot would be a hospital where people could get the care they deserved, but they couldn't get because it wasn't here. And on this side of the street, doctors could be trained to work in that hospital. Now, that was over 50 years ago. But when that day happened, you saw this day. And you saw the day that would come when eventually the following part of this fulfillment of dream would happen. We've been doing what you had us to do for over 50 years, but now we have our own independent 4-year medical school program in 2023. Now, here's how miraculous your timing is. There's some kind of storm they're expecting either tomorrow or the next day. Nobody knows when that's going to happen. But you knew that this had to happen today. As a dear friend of mine told me this morning, because I always look for the clue that God is in something, and it's always in the atmosphere. You knew the storm was coming next week or tomorrow, and so this window of opportunity, this safe lane for us to have this program was planned here. This is actually a road in the desert. And so we're going to have our program. You ordered us a wonderful day. I think it was Jesus who said, "In the world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." So yes, there's a promise of trouble, but there's also an assurance of deliverance. And I believe the promise to this class is throughout their time with us, until they can go on to be the doctors, the healing hands that will save lives, perhaps even of people not yet born. You knew that they would be here, and now they're here. People dream for these people, but now we know what they look like. We can see them. We have names for these people. And now we can already start calling them doctor. But the biggest doctor is the one who approved all of this. That was you. So we thank you for operating like you operate. We thank you for not losing a case or a patient. We thank you for convening this group and helping us to celebrate this achievement. We're going to give you all the praise, honor, and glory. We deserve none of it, and you deserve all of it. We'll tell everybody that you did this all by yourself, you alone being God. This is our prayer. Thank you. Amen.
Our president is a remarkable leader. He's an internal medicine physician. He is a health services researcher. He is nationally and internationally recognized. He is the leader that came to CDU at our low. And he has brought us to this point. He set the stage with stable leadership, with financial stability, and with a vision of serving this community. He set the stage that allowed us to get accredited for our new MD program. To bring you remarks, our president, Dr. David Carlisle.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is indeed a wonderful day in South Los Angeles. It's a wonderful day in South Central Los Angeles. It's a wonderful day in LA County, California, and the United States. That day is wonderful because of the numbers 157 as we open the 157th medical school in the United States. You know, before I introduce our keynote speaker, I just want to say a couple of things, because it's important to put this all in perspective. We're here only because of the shoulders of the giants that preceded us. And you've heard of some of those comments already. When you go all the way back, you think about the original peoples who populated this area, the Tongan peoples, the Gabrielino peoples. They were here before us. We're here because of them. And then you think of what happened in 1965, the 34 people who gave their lives so this institution and our hospital across the street can be here. The ultimate sacrifice on behalf of the people of South Los Angeles. We stand upon their shoulders also, but there are other shoulders as well. In fact, I think of the residents of the Park Lane housing community who willingly gave up their residences to allow for these buildings, the hospital, to be created on these grounds. They deserve a special recognition. And there are others I just want to mention just very quickly. The name Dr. Leroy Weeks. Charles R. Drew Medical Society and our second board chair. The society has been in existence for 70 years, antedating this university. That society led the charge for the creation of this school, the medical school that we're celebrating today. Dr. Weeks was our second board chair, and this was his dream. He's no longer with us, but he would be smiling down on us, I'm sure, with pride, thinking of where we are today. A more recent name is that of Dr. Gus Gill. And when I became president, he was my special assistant. I used to drive him home every day, almost every day, as he became more and more infirm. And one day he stopped me. He said, "Dave, stop the car right here." And I said, "Well, Gus, I usually drop you off over there." And he said, "No, stop the car right here." And then he grabs my arm really, really hard. I mean, painfully hard, actually. And he said, "You know, Dave, I'm not going to be around to see it, but I want you to promise me one thing. I want you to promise me that one day, Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science will have its own four-year medical school." And today we are fulfilling that promise to Dr. Gus Gill, and I know he's happy. There are others, the 5 women who led the charge for the creation of the hospital, the medical center, the university, including people like Kathy Green, LaDoris McLaney, others as well. They would be very pleased. They're no longer with us, but we are the fulfillment of their lifelong dreams as well. So we would not be here without these giants whose shoulders we are standing on. And that gives me great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker today. Now, I've known her throughout her political career. She is a third-generation native Angelino. She was born in Los Angeles, obviously. She led the Crystal Stairs Community Organization. She's been a consultant to our Senate Health Committee, legislative advocate for the Western Center for Law and Poverty. And then she became a member of our political branch, first serving in 2010 in our California State Assembly, moving on to serve starting in 2013 as a member of our California State Senate. In fact, during that time, she actually has a very significant, among her 90 pieces of legislation, the most crowning achievement may be the Crown Act. The Crown Act, which outlawed the disciplinary procedures that many of our students were receiving for wearing African-styled hair in places of employment and places of education. The Crown Act, by our keynote speaker. Most recently, she finally revolutionized our County Board of Supervisors by joining it as the 5th woman who's a member of our Board of Supervisors. That's a historic moment for LA County, and she did it. She did it. In that role, she served as chair of the board until 2022. So with no further ado, I want to introduce our 2nd District Supervisor. She is our representative, the Honorable Holly J. Mitchell.
Good morning, South Los Angeles. Oh, I agree. You do look really good. If you haven't done a little quick 180, 360, take a look around. This looks like my Los Angeles County. And you look fabulous. Hello, Madam Mayor. I want to say hello to all of my fellow elected officials, all of the very important people who are here today, but the most important are the folks who are going to receive their white coats. You know, I appreciate, as I have learned, that the white coat ceremony is supposed to signal the beginning of your medical career experience, but we know it doesn't. Because I know every last one of you had a little baby stethoscope, and you were listening for Barbie's heartbeat. Or the poor cat and the dog had bandages wrapped around their tail and their legs, and the people who are here, who you are sitting with, saw the vision. So while this may be the official white coat ceremony, you all been practicing medicine for a long time, and that's what got you here. You know, Charles R. Drew University was incorporated long before you were born in 1966, and has graduated more than 600 physicians, 1,225 physician assistants, and nearly 1,600 other health professionals, and has trained 2,700 physician specialists throughout its sponsored residency programs. While you are the first in the official medical school, let's not forget all those who came before you who have made a mark and continue to make a mark on our very community. I have one issue with your brilliant comments, Dr. Pritostia. We are not an under-resourced community. We're not. Take a look around under this tent. We're not. You've heard the history of this community. You've heard the history of this campus, and I hope you remember the names of those people who dreamed this for you before you dreamt it for yourself. So we are highly resourced. Sometimes we are overlooked. How unfortunate for them. Because we will show up and show out day on behalf of our community and the people who count on us to be fearless, courageous leaders to deliver the resources that our communities are entitled to and deserve. Am I right, Sylvia Drew Ivy? Oh, thank you very much. This university has prioritized addressing health disparities by focusing on education, training, treatment, and care in conditions such as cancer, diabetes, cardio conditions, HIV/AIDS that disproportionately affect the South Los community. And I applaud this university for making the long-term commitment to train our next generation of primary care providers who will serve people who rely on our health care safety net. I want you to know, everyone here, that I am demonstrating my commitment to CDU's growth and success by making sure that CDU has room to grow on available county land. CDU holds multiple what we call ground leases of county land, which made the grand entrance and the APLA CDU Health Center possible. Thank you, MRT. And in that legacy, I am ensuring that CDU has a ground lease to enable it to develop its health professions building, which will house the new medical school. We're facilitating a unique partnership with Compton Unified School District to create a whole wellness campus on the currently vacant Lincoln Elementary School lot right across the street. So you all know just as much as I do on why it matters to have diverse health professionals that look like the community that they serve. And that's why you're here, because you know our communities benefit from receiving culturally competent care from doctors who speak their language and understand and respect their culture. Given the many health, economic, and housing challenges facing South Los, having physicians who look like and speak the language of our patients is essential. Each person here is a living example of overcoming hardships and demonstrating excellence for future students who will follow in your footsteps. CDU has consistently been at the forefront of finding innovative ways to provide care to vulnerable populations, many of whom rely on public benefits like Medi-Cal and may be experiencing houselessness. Your experiences in medical school will show you systemic factors that affect patients' health and inspire you to change broken systems, address institutionalized racism, and promote cultural competence and equitable access to care, compassionate, high-quality care. Unfortunately, our existing healthcare system often reinforces implicit bias and unequal access. We know that you will help fight this by speaking up for your patients, to be treated fairly, and by being committed to addressing the root causes of poor health outcomes, a commitment I share with you. As your county supervisor, your public servant, I'm proud to represent this community, which includes CDU, South Los, and a majority of the Black and brown communities that call LA County home. And we are taking a no going back approach towards recovering from the global health and economic pandemic caused by COVID-19. We know that we cannot recover to systems that were never equitable for all of us in the first place. And so I'm proud that we're putting forward solutions to meet the unique challenges and disparities that impact our communities every day. Black maternal health must be a priority. It is an unacceptable reality that Black women in LA County are currently 4 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related complications than women of other races. And that's why I have invested in expanding access to the county's doula program to allow more Black women to have that resource. And you can help change that reality. We know that you all are leaders, whether you acknowledge and accept that title or not. But what's important for you to know is that you're not by yourself, you're not alone, because we're not going to let you be. And we're going to expect that you work collaboratively with nurses, physician assistants, midwives, doulas, community health workers, elected officials, You'll also need to work with social workers, mental health workers, legal advocates, job counselors, community advocates. A California Wellness Foundation report estimated that 1/3 of all minority physicians practicing in LA County are graduates of this very institution and residency training program. And the beauty of that is that more than 80% of CVU students return to their own communities to practice following graduation. No pressure, just saying. If this community raised you up, if this community fed you, looked out for you, this community is expecting that your gifts and talents will support the very community from which you hail. In closing, let me say this. I'm the pinch hitter today. The keynoter was supposed to be Dr. Satcher, and he's a brilliant physician. I'm not that, but I bet he wouldn't tell you what I'm fixing to tell you. This is going to be one of the hardest things you have ever done. But we got you. As Sweet Honey in the Rock so beautifully sings, you are the ones we've been waiting for. And while being the first and all the things you're going to hear today is going to put a lot of pressure on your back, we understand that. And that's why we've got you. So many people here dreamed about this before you did. So I'm going to pause for 10 seconds for the students to look in the eye, all the family members who are here with you today. So you see them and they see you. Look around at your family members. That's right. You got the assignment. Look them in the eye. So you see them and they see you. Okay? Next piece of advice. It's a wonderful organization that has been fighting Black infant mortality worldwide for many years, the Birthing Project. Catherine Hall Trujillo is the brilliant visionary of the Birthing Project. And she created a program called Sister Friends. So a sister friend isn't a mentor. You will have mentors here. A sister friend is the one who tells you the truth when you're not trying to hear it. I'm going to challenge all of you to find yourself a sister friend for this year. Someone who's going to hold you accountable, someone who's going to tell you the hard truth, and someone who's going to bake you a German chocolate cake or some beans and rice or whatever your comfort food is when you need it the most. That's what sister friends do. Because this is going to be hard, you're going to need someone who's going to have your back unconditionally and tell you the truth. Now, brothers can be sister friends, but I'm going to need the brothers to tap into their sister friend spirit to be able to deliver the critical messages that you all are going to need when the going gets the hardest. You gonna find a sister friend? Let me see a show of hands. Students, hello, are you gonna find yourself a sister friend? Because whether you believe it or not, you gonna need that cake and those beans and rice before it's all over. John Backus, LA Care Board of Directors, thank you for putting your money where your mouth is and allowing a number of these students to go through this experience and graduate debt-free. It is my absolute, deep, personal honor to participate in your official white coat ceremony today. And I look forward with all that I have to be at your graduation ceremony and see you all walk across the stage and we all officially address you as doctor. Thank you very much. Here's something else Dr. Satcher couldn't do. I'm sorry, Dr. Satcher, we know you're sick. I shouldn't be throwing shade. We hope you get well soon. I wouldn't be elected official if I didn't come without a scroll, right? That's right. Bradford saying, that's right. Where's the scroll, Mitchell? Where's the scroll? On behalf of all of my colleagues, elected and appointed, 2 of the leaders of LA County are here today. I'd like to present this scroll to Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science with sincere congratulations and best wishes from the Board of Supervisors of LA County. Hereby join in your amazing celebration for your this says 2027. Is that because that's when they're going to graduate? The class of 2027 white coat ceremony, Doctor of Medicine program, inaugural class. Everybody, come on, everybody.
Our supervisor not only brought the spirit, but you brought the money. You heard her talk about our building. Yes, right? And she's right. We got you. We got you. We got you. You don't get to this point or this day without a lot of friends and supporters and funding and family, and it's important for us to recognize that. So I'm going to start with the executive management team of Charles Drew University, and I'm going to ask our president, our senior vice presidents, all of the executive management team just to stand up so we can say thank you. Our CFO, you got to stand up. We wouldn't have been here without you. Our VP Carl McClaney, yes, yes. Our vice president for research. These are the people who laid the foundation. I should have started with the trustees because they really did lay the foundation. Our board chair is here, other trustees are here. Please stand up. We've got board chair Quinlan, we've got Vidya Kausik, we've got our John Backus, and our faculty trustee, Vita Armani. I'm going to ask the CDU faculty to please stand up. You are the ones that will carry this load. You are the ones. Talk about showing up and showing out. This faculty is doing it. Definitely, definitely. We have support from the state of California, and representing the state, we have Senator Bradford, and Assemblyman Gibson. Please stand up so we can recognize. These are they who brought us the $50 million for the building. That's what they did. From LA County, who's just been here with us from the beginning and through millions and millions of dollars, we have quite a few representatives. You've heard from our amazing supervisor. Will the members and staff and family of LA County please stand up? You've got CEO Deja Davenport. You've got the Director of Health and Human Services, Christina Galley. You've got Jan King, who is our Public Health Director. You've got, did I miss somebody from the county? They are with us. They are with us, and we rely on that support. All right. Funding us. LA Care. Step right up to the plate. $5 million. That's why we're here. John Backus, Dr. Jose, please stand up. Dr. Bedoya. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. Whew. I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody. That's my problem up here, because it is so important that so many people have done so much. We sent out an all-call for scholarships for our inaugural class. And Palo Alto Foundation Medical Group responded. And they are here. They are here. Please stand up. Dr. Rebecca Fazalat, and Dr. Joaquin's actually a graduate of our programs here. They are a part of the Sutter Health group, and they are here. They're checking us out. Got them. Sutter Health, please stand up. We've got Leon Clark, we've got Dr. Rashawn Lane, we've got Silva Umahosa. And we are checking them out too. The California Endowment and Cedars-Sinai gave us our first planning grants. CEO Bob Ross is here from the California Endowment, and Christina Harris is here from Cedars. Please stand up. There's Christina over there. There they are. You're supposed to be up in here, you know, but they're over there. That's how we got here. One of our faculty members is the new president of the LA County Medical Association, LA County Medical Association, LACMA, one of our faculty, Dr. Jerry Abraham, installed last night. We have a bounty. You're right, Supervisor, you are right. We are highly resourced. We are rich. Well, we're trying to get rich. We are working on it. I have an advisory council, and there are members of the Dean's Advisory Council here. They've been with me over the 7 years of working on this project, and I must recognize them. Avis Ridley Thomas, Dr. Maya Levy, Reverend Kelvin Sauls. Please stand, Maya. Please stand, Avis, so we can see you. And Reverend Kelvin Sauls was here earlier. Thank you so much. Now, speaking of that Ridley Thomas, whoa, MRT is part of why we're here. a large part of why we are here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The Charles Drew Medical Society President, Dr. Cutter, is here. Randy Hawkins is here. The NMA is represented. The National Medical Association is represented. Randall Morgan, Dr. Morgan is here. We have an alumnus here. Rashid Ivy, please stand. This is son of this community, testimony to what you can do. Anesthesiology resident now at Harvard. Came from Saturday Science up through the pipeline. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. The California Healthcare Foundation is here. Sarah Jimenez and Sequoia Hall, please stand. They are supporters. We have been blessed by the generosity in spirit and in kind and in advice by Kaiser Permanente's new medical school. And they are represented here. Maureen Connolly and Lori Edwards. Stand, please stand. Yes. We have lots of clinical partners, county partners. St. Mary's is here. Dr. Chester Choi, who sponsors many of our programs, is here. Thank you so much for all you've done and for our support. Chester, please stand. Where are you, among the faculty? Oh, he had to step out. All right. I think we are, did the Partners in Care Foundation make it? We want to recognize June Simmons there. Ariva Martin of the Special Needs Network, we want to recognize her. We want to recognize the MLK Hospital and Outpatient Center as our clinical partners, John Fisher, Elaine Batchelor. All right, I'm going to sit down because the main event is about to start. But I do need to introduce the president, the chair of our faculty executive board, the chair of our Department of Surgery, Dr. Ellaby Washington. He's one of the dreamers and the workers that got us here. And he's going to tell you a little bit about what that white coat means, and then we're going to roll in the white coats. Oh, they're right. I've been asking, where are the white coats? Where are the white coats? They're here, don't worry. Dr. Washington.
Well, good morning, good morning. It's a big moment coming up, so I'll be brief. To turn a phrase, we are the little school that could. It's my privilege to serve as chair of surgery and chair of the faculty executive board, the faculty. And I represent all of the faculty in welcoming all of our invited guests, our friends, our families, and of course our students, who are the stars of the show. As usual, our guest speaker, Holly J. Mitchell, was right on point. We appreciate all of our long-term supporters. We especially appreciate Mark Ridley Thomas, his wife Avis, and our thoughts and prayers are with you, sir. At this point, once again, I would like all of the faculty to stand up and be recognized. And I mean all of the faculty to stand up and be recognized, including the president, the dean's office. All of us teach. All of us teach our students. I would like to especially mention Dr. Glenda Lindsay, who has been ill, who played a predominant role in the creating of the curriculum for us. Now, what is this all about? This white coat ceremony tradition was started at Columbia University in New York City in 1993 by Dr. Arnold Gold, and it has been adopted by most of the healthcare professional educational communities in the country. The symbolism of the white coat in medicine is undeniable. For students, it represents the goal of transition from the basic science education to the sacred duty of patient care. For our society, it stands for safety, competency, caring, professionalism that goes along with our medical care. For our patients, it represents that we, are in the right hands, secure in the knowledge that this person wearing this white coat will consider them and their best interests first and foremost, and will bring to bear all of their knowledge, skill, intellect, training, caring, compassion to benefit them and to benefit all of us. For all of us who earn the white coat, it signifies a lifelong learning journey. This is characterized and achieved only through hard work, scholarship, study, and yes, sacrifice. And it's sacrifice not only of the individual, but also the family who helps them get to this point. So we are here today as a group, as a faculty, those who have persevered, to welcome and support this critical stage in our students' development. So this critical stage so that you can live up to the tenets of the Hippocratic Oath, which you will take in the future. So congratulations to all of you and all of us, and welcome to our future.
All right, let's roll in the white coats. I am calling upon our Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education and our Associate Dean for Student Affairs to present the class of 2027.
All right, you guys ready? Okay, we're going to start at the beginning of the alphabet. Rutha Adhanom.
Alexander Afterworky.
Sanam Ahadi.
Ngozi Aliyah.
Fatima Amin.
Ferdinand Anokuro.
Chris Argueta.
Kevin Artiga.
Esinam Mazi Atipo.
Abdelkader Awad.
Naima Batson.
Nicolás Hurtado Bautista.
Rania Burkane.
Nioko Eliza Brown.
Sydney Y.K. Brown.
Jalen Castile.
Layla Cross.
Lule Ayalu de Shields.
Wanjiko Wamba Dyer.
Berenice Elizarras.
Chidi Ezofor.
Akira Feliz.
Selim Stacy Bewanyo.
Josué Fraga.
Eric Gomez.
Arnil Gill.
David Heredia.
Janine Hamida. Paola Hernandez.
Austin Hudson.
Aaron Mikael Huffman.
Lily Lolade Jamo.
Crystal Kumar.
Shireen Lajevarde.
Amina Latif.
Ethan Lawrence.
Brianna Lopez.
Evan Lopez.
Sabrina Nicole Montgomery. Stefania Luna.
I'm waiting for next one. Taylor Mitchell. Alan Thomas Wynn.
Tobena Jefferson Obi.
Daphne Okoro.
Matthias Ojo.
Sigrid Ortez Flores.
Vishal Arvind Rao.
Madeline Reynoso.
Marta Lisette Romero. Clarence Malachi Sams Jr.
Vanessa Pena Garcia. Fatima to Saka. Mubarak Sani.
Arva Tatluluolu.
Martine Vasquez.
Kayla Wade.
Darren Scott Ward.
Monica Watat.
Dr. Brooks. Somebody was cleaning, I think. Or fell. Denise Willoughby.
Last but not least, Makeen Nassar. Yep.
I'm going to ask the class of 2027, donned in their white coats, to please stand up.
And there they are.
There they are.
Is that also number 60? Okay.
That's all 60 of you, and they are beautiful. So we now have a couple of closing instructions. Please listen carefully. Class of 2027, we need to take your official class picture. There's a riser over in front of the Martin Luther King mural. We're going to ask you to go there quickly Families may also take pictures while they're there, but we need to get the official photo of the group. All of you may have one of the souvenir cups. If you didn't get lemonade, tea, or water, feel free to get one of the souvenir cups on your way out. With the love, with the support, with the we got you, I pray that we see all of the families and the friends at graduation. Because I know every one of our 60 will be there. That's our commitment to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think we're done, sir.